Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to talk about what to do with a can of air when you get one. Alrighty, we have a can of air in a glass of water. Why would we do that, you ask? Well, that glass of water is, that's a little warm. It's not hot. It's lukewarm because your body temperature is 98 degrees, okay? And that bottle is really, it's cool. Okay, you do not want to make these hot. Do not boil the water and then stick this thing in here. These things are built with pressure and they will explode. Do not do that, and I am not telling you to do that. Warm tap water. Okay, give this thing a chance to warm up. It will give you more pressure in the can. This is a little hack that I have learned because over time all of the stuff sinks to the bottom of these. Now, this is a cheap brand, but it's air. It's called Electronics Duster. Watch me spill the water everywhere. Don't fill the cup all the way up because obviously the displacement of the can is going to cause it to rise. So let's go ahead and get this can out of here and see what temperature it is. Let's go ahead and take a temperature reading here. It's about 102 degrees. Okay. So you take the can. You have a lever here. You hold the can upright. Do not shake it. Like your spray paint. Okay, that's got some decent power to it. It's more than enough to blow the dust out of any system. What you do not want to do, I am expressing this, you do not want to either shake this can or turn this can upside down. I just froze that cardboard. And if you don't believe me, negative 32, negative 37 degrees. That cardboard is frozen. That's ice on there, folks. You may not believe me. Look at it melt. That's pure ice. You do not want to freeze your system. Okay? No. Okay. How do you blow out a laptop, you may ask? Well, what you do, I'm doing this one-handed, you're obviously going to do this both hands. You have several vents. Down here along the bottom, you have your battery, etc. On one of these sides, you're going to have a bunch of vents, and then you're going to have a vent that's relatively close to it. This is what matters. This is what has to get air, and this pulls all the dirt into this laptop. There's a heat sink in here that I can show you. You watch my other laptop videos, you can see this. Okay? You take the can of air, you don't blast this, and you certainly do not shake it or turn it upside down. All you do is just give it a little, okay? At all the vents. You don't want to get too close because even though this is chemical air, okay, this still puts off a hair of moisture, and you do not want any moisture in this. And even after you blow this off, just as a precaution, let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes in not a humid room, a dry room, just to make sure everything dissipates and it comes back to room temperature for whatever reason if it does get a little bit cold. So feel free to inbox me or message me on YouTube if you have any questions before you do this. If you don't feel confident in doing this for any reason, call your local computer technician or your local computer store and they'll do it for you. It's not going to be much of a charge. It shouldn't. Or message me and I'll walk you through it on Facebook. So get yourself a can of at Walmart Electronics Duster. Okay. Says it's for compressed gas cleaner for dust and lint. What's that say? Do not shake. Contents under pressure. Alright? You do not want to shake these. And don't heat them up too much. So now, after showing you the laptop, we're going to move outside and grab one of those old desktops that is so dirty. Watch. We have our can of air. We have our dirty system here. And let's just go ahead and show you real quick what comes out of this thing. And that is why you don't want to do it indoors. You never ever want to do this indoors. Make sure you get the power supply back here. Look at all that dirt. Look at all that dirt. Oh my goodness. You can stand it. Stand on what's in. Feel good. Give it a good dusting. Alright, and then we'll continue the explanation here in a minute. So with that said, I hope you learned a little bit today, and you might be able to take care of your own system one day. Again, like I said, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to message me on Facebook. Pretty sure YouTube has a message. You can comment on one of the videos, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Again, you do not want to turn these cans upside down because that is moisture coming out of the can, and it hits the components, and you go to plug the component back in, and water is a conductor, and there's a 90% chance that you've just fried your entire system. So there is a caution side to it, but this is necessary because the components can't keep themselves cool if air can't get to them, and dirt prevents air from getting to them. So again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share my channel please, and we will continue to produce, goodness gracious, produce great content. Thank you for watching. Take 4, and I forgot what I was getting ready to say.